our assignment is to find out about pre-apartheid, apartheid, post-apartheid.
During apartheid, being a black man in the townships was the worst. But the colored people, which they're considered, still got treated pretty bad.
It was the most inhuman, disgusting, and unjust law that was promulgated at any time.
He knows a lot about the Muslim faith.
Actually, the word Islam means submission to the will of God.
Submission to the will?
Submission to the will of God. It's the Islamic religion involved in actively opposing injustice. In fact, the Prophet Muhammad said, do you love God? Do you love Allah? Right? Love your fellow beings first. Now that is such a wonderful social concept. Anybody of any religion can use that concept. If you look after humanity, then you will go to heaven.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. I don't know. Bye-bye.
My daughter, she called me my daughter.
Tomorrow, we'll be doing African dancing. Yes. Yeah, I'm a dancer. I'm a singer and an African dancer. Come, Sape,
I wanted to go out there. Okay. Should we try? No. Okay. Down here. I need to see you get it. Okay, I want to see everybody getting down. Let's go over everything. Okay. Behind the news. I say, bring that down the field.
Whatever I learned today, I won't take it personally. You know, I don't put pressure on myself to represent. I'm just a guy from Boston.
Can we find a place to sit already? Ah, nice spot.
I'm just interested to find out who is this man, you know, because he was raised in a country that basically told him that he was better than everybody else. How did you feel in 1994 when apartheid was abolished?
We accepted it. As whites, we are trying to do good. We are in the minority, so where do we go to? We are born here.
Right, your neighbors now who are white, how do they feel about the colored people who are moving in?
They can't accept it.
Yeah.
Then they pack up and they sell and they can move somewhere else. They don't want to stay next to a black.
What do you see South Africa in 15 years? What would you say?
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. You guys are cousins?
No, friends.
No,
Friends. We got to give a report when we get back to the show. What are your plans?
If the job situation becomes impossible here, I'm going to have to leave.
You phone them, and then they say, okay, you give them your skills, and they say, fair enough, what color are you? And you say, white. They say, sorry, we'll get back to you. And they never phone. I don't know why they're doing it. To me, it feels like reverse apartheid. It's happening again, but in the opposite.
They're trying to rectify what was done.
What was done?
Yeah.
I never knew about...
Yeah, that was way before us.
Yeah, I didn't even know about blacks getting beaten up by cops and all this stuff. I never saw it, you know? And, I mean, it feels like I'm getting blamed for it, and I'm trying to, like, make up for something that I didn't do, you know? Where we should focus on is, like, the youth, you know? Because the older people, they're still in the phase of the apartheid era, and it's hard to forget.
Yeah, well, speak to my gran, you'll find out a lot. Maybe with me, her view. Actually, I don't know if she'll speak to you. She might speak to
Really?
St. Paul, yeah.
Why you say that?
She was brought up to fear black people. She's 71 years old.
Exactly.
I mean, that is the way she was brought up.
That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
from.
Quick! Yeah, that's you.
Fancy is a woman who instantly welcomed us. Really makes it a very comfortable experience for me as far as acceptance into the family goes.
Thanks.
What was Sean and I were doing right now? What are you doing right now?
Everybody's so quiet.
He probably sitting under some chandelier with like a tie on. They probably made him a suit just so he could fit in.
Why's everybody so quiet?
Sean is really nervous. Just like, dude, chill, relax, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I promise this to Sean.
So I'll wait for you to get yours too.
Maybe we should wait for everybody else. Let's wait for at least
Granny.
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 Cheers.
Finding out that Gran was raised to be afraid of black people made me want to talk to her so badly, just because I wanted to show her that there was nothing to be afraid of.
Nick will play the guitar.
Yes, where's the guitar?
Yeah, play it now.
This is so... Sounds so bad,
I am making up the words. You know that what I'm saying is not true. Manya, why don't you play the tuba?
Play this one.
I really like to hear you play the tuba.
All right, if you're ready, with me too.
Yeah! That was awesome.
Yes!
Well, I'll say goodbye to you fellas. It was lovely meeting you. And
Pleasure.
maybe
Thank
we
you.
see you again sometime.
Yes.
I hope so. Anyway,
It just wasn't the right setting to ask their grandmother in front of, the whole family while we're sitting down eating a nice, comfortable dessert. Oh, how do you feel about apartheid? And just kind of kill the mood.
This is Human Rights Day in South Africa.
Today we're going to meet the rest of the families that everybody else stayed with. I'll go to the market.
I loved living with the Afrikaner family and having that experience, but I would have loved having a few more days to just be in the township also. I realized that I'm sitting here with 3 different families that would have been separated by law a few years earlier. And I can't pretend that I'm not affected by it, because I am. I've become part of this movement, and it's a big deal, and I feel it.
I'd like to make a toast, so if everybody would raise their glass. I want to thank everybody for keeping my friends safe and bringing them into your homes. From what I've heard, everybody has had very, very wonderful times and wonderful memories. Cheers. Cheers.
good afternoon, everybody. Hans invites you to celebrate Human Rights Day. 39 years ago today, a great massacre occurred in a place called Sharpeville. It was an anti-pass demonstration. Now the pass which the African had to carry was really a slave label. But people marched to the police station at Sharpeville. They wanted to surrender their passes and go to jail. The police were armed with rifles, shotguns. The one policeman shot, then everybody else shot. And 69 people were shot that day. Many of them in the backs. But now Shovel Day has taken on a bigger significance. It's now become Human Rights Day.
I'd like to present this check of $30,000 to Johnny Clegg on behalf of PON.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Clegg, the one and only.
Thank you. This song is about the bigness of this country. It's called Great Heart.
The world is full of strange behavior. Every man has to be his own savior. I know I can make it on my own if I try. You know I'm searching for a great heart to stand me by. Underneath this African sky, a great heart to stand me by. I'm searching for the spirit of a great heart to hold and keep me by. I'm searching for the spirit of a great heart under African sky. So long as I feel that you really know me.
I don't think that Sean had to see himself fitting in, because basically he was grabbed up and he was just like pulled into the family. So I don't think he could do anything about it. They made us feel like we're a part of the family.
It really has been very moving for me. And I didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to do this, but it's been a lot.
Hey, you okay?
It all just hit me, you know, just like everything. I started thinking about like me, you know, being on the continent of Africa. I started thinking about like my family. I started thinking about ancestry that I would never know. I started thinking about apartheid. And then I started thinking about the family that I stayed with and like how much love they showed. And I was just, it's just everything all at once. And I was just like, I just couldn't hold it in. Yeah, that's good.
We have to present our experiences to the shipboard community. And what's running through my head is trap.
We can just give a presentation and then do the slides and just explain what the slides are.
I'm nervous. I don't want to present. I'm not a presenter. I hate being up in front of people. Like, I don't like it. I don't want to do this. I don't.
Yeah, are they in order? Did you put them in order? Because you went through the ones that we're going to use. Yes, I don't know, yeah. I don't know. I think I mixed these ones up. I didn't want to put those in.
In our intro, we gotta let them know if this is like upper class style.
Almost there. You can't tell what this is.
All right, we gotta go. Guys, we gotta go soon.
Crap. You guys need to come up like now then.
Okay.
Again, welcome to Community College. Tonight we will have 6 students present on their experiences in South Africa.
The mission that we were given was that we have 3 families to stay with, 3 very different, unique families?
We had the opportunity to stay with a Muslim family.
The Islamic faith is centered around opposing anything that's not fair and anything that is unjust to anyone.
See, like in the 1800s, Malaysian people were brought over to Africa to work as slaves, and well, with them came their faith.
I was in no way shocked upon entering the Africana household. In fact, it was not unlike the average family in the United States, except for one major underlying difference. They are afraid of losing their jobs. They are afraid of revolution.
They're an average working class family, which means that the father was away from the family. He worked in a factory as a factory maintenance manager, and the mother was a housewife. You see her doing some housewife stuff. But there's still some remnants of housewife stuff. I'm sorry.
This is 48 Harlem Street. There's no running water in the house. This is the faucet where we got the water. It was the only running faucet on the premises. You would fill up your tub of water to cook food, to wash. We also use that faucet to fill up the tub to flush the toilet and wash our clothes. Yes, and this is considered upper middle class in Langa. And I'm going to shut up now and open the floor to questions.
There's a dean in our house.
This is the first time I've been in here.
Usually, my side usually looks a lot cleaner.
I came to say that I was so proud of you guys tonight. Very much. For what you guys did. You too. I mean, you guys epitomized everything that Symmetry C stands for. And it was a brave thing to do, to get up in front of a room full of people and articulate an experience that's very personal to all of you that others didn't necessarily experience, and say it the way you did was fantastic.
Thank you very much.
And your room's really not that messy compared to a lot of rest of the rooms I've seen. Actually, it's kind of nice, to tell you the truth. So, all right, we'll see you guys.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
That was nice. I feel good.
You know, sometimes I sit and I think about, like, what would I do if you weren't here? If I'd be in damn trouble, I'll let you know. Because, like, I mean, I can talk to everybody else, but talking to people and having people really feel you, two totally different things. Like, they can sympathize. I'm talking about something.
But they can't empathize.
Exactly. You feel me? See, just like that. Something like that. You see what I'm saying? It all hit me all at once, you know, like, boom. It's like there's something deep inside of me that, like, I mean, if I thought South Africa was gonna be whatever, what's Kenya gonna be like?